Head open stance, go. Show me what I do. Yes, you're going to come around. I got to teach how to use your body. See your back after you hit. Shorten the stroke, shorten up, go short, go short. Better, all the way around. This is a tool for you to feel. Left arm across your body. Watch. When you let go of the racket, have your left arm out. You know, when you let go, have your left arm that way. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, let me bring the camera back. This is really important. Gotten into some bad habits, it's kind of tough for him to break. Okay, let me explain this. See, even though I'm talking about the racket, where it goes, unit turn, tap the dog, racket's at 5 o'clock, the hands off of the hip, it's a shorter stroke. Obviously, if you do it right, it goes faster. This is what you see on the Pro Tour, all this stuff. So this is where his racket is. But here's the deal. I need him to feel or think you hit the ball with rotation. See, ground strokes or a golf swing or baseball swings, it's all facilitated with rotation. It's not with your arm. It's the bigger muscles. So when Federer hits the ball, or any of these guys, even though I'm talking about the muscle mechanics of the arm, it's all about this. It's all about rotation of the body. It's all about, and that's what I had him doing. I had him like trying to do this exercise. So what I'm saying is, I want him to plant a tree. I want you to put the racket in the right place, but I want him kind of just to pull the hand, but forget about the arm. I want him to focus on his legs, his hips, and his trunk. Look, see, if you do that, this comes for the ride anyways, but he plays with his arm so much because you got good hands. You're used to playing with your arm, so you develop some army type shots, but you never really get your body into it. Probably your backhand, I didn't look at it yet, is probably better because that two hands probably makes you turn a little better, and he might be more solid on the backhand at times. Even though he might like his forehand better because he can whip it around more. I don't know. I'm just saying, focus on this. The legs, the hips, and the shoulders turning. Don't worry about the racket other than put it at 5 o'clock.
Hey, can you break down that? So it's the turn and then the plant the tree is, can you show him what you're talking about? So
like
he needs to get this though.
Watch this. Here's what you gotta do. You turn the shoulders and the racket goes all the way back. There's a 90-degree angle, the letter L. Okay, see how it's an L? My strings are tip of my racket's up. The strings, I mean, you could be like that, but it depends on the grip. The racket's facing that way, but look at the space on my backswing. My left shoulder's at the ball, my left hip's at the ball. But look at the space here. I could put a coconut in there, or a grapefruit. So I don't want him in like that. So you get that racket there. Now from there, the elbow doesn't move, it extends. What the best guys in the world do, they go like this, they let it fall, and then they swing the racket. I can't let him do that, or he'll go the other way. I want him to go like this, then I want him to go like that. I want his arm straight, chicken leg, not a chicken wing, chicken leg, but I want the racket head above the wrist. So I want him to go A, B, and then he's gonna do the stroke. But when you do the stroke, I want him to focus on, when he pulls it, I want him to focus on, Chris, the body turning. Because even if he does this, I don't want him to just play with his arm. Does that make sense?
that in terms, I mean, with the body rotation, you can hit it like twice as hard.
Yeah,
I mean,
even more.
If more. This is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You can hit the ball twice as hard as you hit right now.
Yeah, see, because he's so solo with his arm, okay? And the things I'm telling you, if your forehand for me is easy to diagnose, but there's a lot of little things here that he's going down a path where he's going to be very army, and you won't have control because he's doing everything just with his limb. Does that make sense? So watch. Which guy looks like they have a better stroke? And they're both going to look good. Watch this guy. You got a 50-50 shot. Roll the dice. Can we do it again? You're right. See, the first guy, you see what I did, right? See, the first guy, it's a good stroke. Look. Now watch the second guy. You see, because I had the power start from the ground, and my whole body's woven into the swing, and that's what the ground is. See, the power starts from the ground. Legs, then hips and shoulders, and it comes out the arm. He doesn't use that. He doesn't understand. See, when you hit the ball, it's about rotation. It's not about this. Even though you buy the racket, you grab the racket, you hold the racket, you swing the racket, the bigger muscles move it. And that's what people don't understand. And he's fallen into that category. So you got to just set the racket after B and just turn like a madman. And you'll see, like your dad said, you hit it twice as hard. Ready? So A and then B. Okay, you got to do B. Show me where B is. Go A, now B. You ready for this? You'll do your best ground strokes. Here's what I want you to do, bud. When you hit the ball, I want you to do a 180. You know what that means? Show me. Set your racket, plant a tree, but jump all the way around. Jump, push on the ground, and face the fence after you hit it. You're going to do these exercises at home. See how he couldn't get anything? Watch me. Watch. Even though I'm a little older than you, watch. Just from push on the ground and rotate. Your turn. Not bad, but you see, he still thought he had to do a lot with the arm. Where you see, when I did it, okay, the bigger muscles kind of just brought the arm around. Do it again. Okay, this is how I want you to hit your forehand, the next 10. And you watch the difference. Because you're going to do this stuff at home, because you're on probation. You got to go all the way around.
Wait, so I'm doing a 180?
What?
What am I doing? A 180?
Yeah, 180. Plan to do A, B. Go ahead and get it to B. Show me B. Now, you're not moving. You're just going to bend it. But see, first off, what do you think the easiest way to jump is? To do what first? That's why you were born with legs, to run and to bend, especially if you play sports. So what I'm saying is you got to bend your knees, or what we call load the system. You got to load up. Here we go. A, B. Now down and turn. Don't take the racket back. So you took the racket way too far back. A, B. Don't move the racket. You're just going to bend and turn. Better. Again. Come on, buddy. Don't move the racket. Don't move it. Just bend. There it is. Again. Come on. You're thinking. Forget your arm. Your arm's going to go for the ride. Do it again. Yeah, set it at 5 o'clock. Just bend and turn. Great. Great. Come on.
Come on.
Put your right foot out a little bit. There you go. Set the racket. A, B, B. Forget your arm. Your arm's going to go for the ride. Set it again. Set it. Don't move the racket. Just better. Even though you went up, rotate on an axis. like you're on a hula hoop. Come on. You got to get used to it. Rotation. It's what we call angular movement of the body. Attaboy. Come on. Set it. Don't move it. Pivot. Yeah. That's solid. Again, come on. Open your stance a little bit. Set the racket. Don't move it. No. When I say don't move it, I got to go back to the origin of what I talked about in the beginning. Racket head above the wrist. Remember? Don't put it down too soon. Set it. Awesome. Again. Right foot out. Conference. Other than different, weird, bizarre, what did that feel like? Don't say like your normal shot.
Felt like me and my whole body was turning
Okay. Did it feel better, worse, or same?
better,
Did it feel more solid or looser?
solid.
See what I'm saying? The guy's just been playing with his limb. Like he has a hockey stick in his hand. And not only does he do that, with the hockey stick, what I mean by that, it's too big. The racket goes back too far and down. So now people are always going to correct like his head, his balance, hit it in front. None of this, he has to understand the concept. The bigger muscles, your legs, your hips and shoulders run the show. He has to play like this. Besides the racket being here, he has to play like this. He cannot keep playing like, well, even if he does this, he can't play like that. You have to use the legs, hips, and shoulders. And see what I'm doing now,